Hey guys, we're standing here on 702 West Pepper Place and I have Eric Bahlman here, and right behind me is a duplex here in Mesa, Arizona that I just bought from Eric as of 2 weeks ago, and we just got it cleaned out so it's safer to go in. So now I decided, how about we go in and film content and see how, number one, how he found this deal, how he negotiated the deal, and how much money he made, and what's his strategy going forward to find more deals just like this. So in this video, we'll walk you through the house. I'll give you my perspective on why I bought this deal and have to go through evictions, how much money I'm going to estimate to spend on this house, and what my play is and how much money this will potentially bring in as a long-term rental, short-term rental, or even mid-term rental. Hey Eric, as a full-time videographer, how did you come about this deal and how much money did you spend?
$0, no marketing, no nothing. I actually just found it through Facebook. There's quite a few Facebook groups out there and I try to join as many as I can. And in my downtime, I think I was literally at the airport with Pace while we were traveling, and this deal came across my plate and it actually had 100 comments. And I was actually pretty nervous to reach out to them because I didn't how am I gonna get this deal?
Yep.
But I just said, I'm gonna shoot my shot. So what I did was I just reached out to them, sent them a DM, told them I was interested, try to get some more information about the deal.
Yeah.
And they reached out to me. They asked to jump on a phone call, and so we moved forward with that, and we actually got down to the details and the numbers.
And then that's how the deal kind of started.
Yeah.
Well, hey guys, this is the thing, is when I first got into real estate about 36 months ago, I did my first 10, 20 deals just off of Facebook Marketplace because I was 20 years old at that time and I didn't have any money to spend on marketing. And I still cranked out 1 to 2 deals a month without spending any money because there's so many deals on Facebook Marketplace, Facebook groups, like how you found this. And matter of fact, I think when you were texting me, I was working out at the gym and I was like, hey Eric, let me give you a call in 10 minutes, right? So deals like this can happen like when you're waiting at the airport, when I'm at the gym. So like when you say I don't have time for it, it's like, okay, you can't squeeze 1 hour extra out of your time just to go through Facebook and find a deal like this. And you can easily do 1 deal a month, right? Like
Easily, yeah.
How many deals do you think you can do?
I mean, you could probably get a minimum of 2 deals a month, easy. Just by scrolling through. There's so many deals that pop up. There's so many opportunities. Just in your downtime, you can just pop on Facebook, scroll through, look through some deals. And it's actually interesting because I feel like the more that I've gone into the Facebook group and I've actually engaged with these certain types of posts, Facebook, their algorithm is learning what I'm looking for.
Right.
So now I just scroll through my feed and deals are just popping up at me. I'm not seeing posts from my family or my friends. It's literally just the algorithm is sending me these deals.
And you don't even need to scroll through hours and hours of worth of useless contents to find the deals. Like Facebook is like, hey, deals.
Yeah.
Yeah, and guys, that's how it's done. And so Eric just made $10,000 on this deal, and legitimately, I would argue you probably spend 2 hours on this, if that.
Yeah, probably that.
2 hours worth of work.
Yeah.
Scrolling through Facebook while traveling with Pace full time. Guys, I've done it before. Eric's doing it right now. If you say you have no time for this, it just means you don't want it bad enough, all right? So here's a check to prove it, and we'll show you guys the inside of the house. When Eric sent me this deal, Eric was like, Kevin, just FYI, I don't know what the house looks like. It could be burnt to the ground. There might be a huge sinkhole in the living room. So this is the first house I ever bought sight unseen. And Eric, I think when you told me the homeowner was selling because of the tenants?
Yes. Yeah, the homeowners are having issues with their property management company. So this is a duplex. There's a unit in the back. And the first unit was vacant. Property management wasn't doing anything about cleaning it up, trying to get a new tenant in. And then about a month or 2 later, these guys in the main unit, he lost his job, wasn't paying rent for about 2 or 3 months. Property management still wasn't doing anything about it. So the seller's like, dude, I want out. I just want to sell this thing. Just take it over. And that's how I delivered the deal to Kevin.
So I went into this deal with the worst case in my mind, right? We'll evict a tenant, and let's just say they refuse to cooperate and they don't leave, then I'm gonna spend another month or 2 just on the holding costs, attorney fees, whatever. And I figured the worst case scenario, let's just say I need to completely renovate the house. I had all that in my mind. So when I went into it and I'm like, I look at the house now and I'm like, this is actually not as bad as I thought it would be, right? Obviously, if you look, there's so many things I can do to make it super nice, but to get it rent ready to a condition where we can get somebody to move in, it's not as much work as I thought. So I'll show you guys around the house. We did so much cleaning in this house. I think we got a crew out of 3 people for a full day just to trash everything out. And we've been here, was it a Tuesday?
Yeah, we were a week ago.
Yeah, I mean, this is a lot nicer than where it was. But once we get it all cleaned out, I really feel like it's not as bad as people think it is.
It looked a lot worse than it is. But once you clear it out and you do some little scrubbing and you rip out the old blinds and stuff like that,
Yeah.
It's really not that much work to get it rent ready.
Okay, Eric, if you're in my position and you've done a couple renovations in the past and I haven't, what would you do?
First of all, obviously there's broken windows. We got to fix all those. The floor is actually in pretty decent shape. It just needs to be scrubbed. Probably a fresh coat of paint, a couple other things like the fan, there's some appliances that need to be fixed in here. But overall, this room is not too bad. Just very cosmetic.
Right. Because when we walked in, like all the trash, it just made it look like a lot worse. I'll definitely take this carpet out.
Yeah, get rid of all the carpet. Carpet's nasty. The doors are broken. Someone like punched a hole in it.
Replace all the windows all throughout.
All windows have to be replaced. It's all single pane, old school windows.
Somebody sleeping here?
I mean, maybe, I don't know. I don't remember that being here when we were here last.
Somebody must have been sleeping here. Oh,
Could be. And there's a hole right there. They might have climbed through that hole. I don't know.
yeah. This is what happens when you buy a hoarder house like this. I mean, not a hoarder house, but when you buy a house in conditions like this, people think, oh, it's free rent place. But for sure somebody was here.
Yeah, that door's off the hinge. Careful.
Careful. Oh, this is where they broke in.
Oh, the window's wide open. They just walked right in.
So here's what the numbers look like, right? So we took over an existing mortgage payment at like $1,700, $1,600, something like that. And then we have a seller finance portion at like $250 to $300 a month. So all in all, every single month, our payment on this house is around $2,000, right? So right now I'm paying $2,000 a month and I'm not bringing in any revenue. But this house, 3-bedroom, 1-bath, once it's renovated and furnished and it's ready to go, we're projecting to make close to $2,700 on the front house. And then on the one in the back, which we'll show you, we're projecting to make $1,950. So like if we're shelling out like $2,000 a month just for the monthly payment on the house, the back unit, 1-bedroom, 1-bath will cover the entire mortgage payment. And then basically the front unit at $2,750 will be kind of the net number, right? So $2,750 minus expenses, vacancies here and there. I'm looking at $2,200 to $2,300 net in my pocket.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is reason why next deal that you buy, you have to keep it.
Oh, yeah. I really wanted to keep this property, but the whole tenant situation kind of scared me. I'm just new to this. I've never rented out a house before. I didn't know what the process would be like, if the tenant was going to be really difficult to get out. But luckily they moved out right away and you didn't have that headache on your shoulders.
Yeah. But it looks like we have a new tenant. That just dipped out.
Yeah.
So this is a deal is there's like different levels to your comfort level in your career, right? So like for me, if this was my first, second deal, like I would not feel comfortable buying this house. But now that this is not my first deal, nor is it my second deal, this is probably my over 150th deal where if I were to buy this house and I had to take care of evicting a tenant, I have the capacity and I have the know-how and things like that. So probably wouldn't recommend buying your first deal, maybe wholesale it out like how you did it, which is very smart. So now we'll show you the 1-bedroom, 1-bath. So now we're in the backyard, and this is the coolest thing about this house is that this house has a 1-bedroom, 1-bath in the back. This condition is a lot better than the front one. We'll take a look back at the back unit and we'll show you what the house looks like.
Yeah, they cleaned this up good.
I have a feeling somebody's in here.
Think so?
Hello?
Nah.
Okay, not bad.
Way nicer than the other one.
I mean, at this point, I'm like, do you think we should get the windows replaced for these?
I think this unit, the windows are fine.
Yeah.
I don't think any of them are broken. Yeah, because I think this unit got newer windows not long ago.
I don't think I'll do anything to this house, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, anything you could do, like a fresh coat of paint or something, but honestly, it just needs a good scrub.
Yeah, floors, whatever. And what is this room?
That's the bathroom.
Oh my God, it smells so bad in there.
There's dead cockroaches in the shower. Pretty gnarly in there. Yeah, see the cockroaches in the shower. There's dead cockroaches upside down.
Oh my God, this smells so bad. Oh my God, I want to throw up. All right, let's go.
What are you doing with the habit?
Just in case, do not open the fridge.
Oh, they cleaned it. There was stuff, last time we heard the stuff leaking out of it.
They should just throw it out. But I mean, the kitchen is small. This gotta go. We're gonna throw this away. But get brand new cabinets. Or you think that, or should we just paint over it?
I mean, these are broken, but maybe they can fix those. Definitely, you're gonna need a new gas stove.
30 grand for both houses is what we're budgeting for. And hopefully we stay within budget. We spent about $2,500 just on the whole clean out because it was really bad. And then all the windows and paint should be close to, I don't know, I think it was like a little under $10,000. I don't know the exact numbers because my partner always, she's a numbers person. So as we recap this video, I do want to highlight as to why it was a good deal for both Eric and myself, because we're in different stages in our career.
Yep.
Right. So you're getting the ball rolling, and I have a little bit more experience. And I also wholesale a lot of deals, so I have cash coming in, so for me to take on a project like this, I can handle it.
Same situation. When you first started, you wholesaled a few.
Right.
And then you started buy and hold. So we're in Kevin's shoes where he was probably like a year or two ago.
Right.
So I'm just getting started, wholesaling deal. I can stack up some cash. It's quick, easy money. And that way, when I buy my property, I can have either more money down out of my own pocket, or I can have more of savings in case something does happen. Like I have to deal with the tenants, I have to deal with vacancy. If an AC unit breaks, I can fix those things relatively quickly, rather than having to, get out a loan or something like that.
And also the thing is, not only did he get a wholesale check, he can always check out the property, so he gets a double dip on like, hey, like I want to see what the progress on this property is looking like.
Yeah. So yeah, I can learn through Kevin. I can watch exactly what he's doing through this whole process. As we're going through this property, I'm learning, like watching them clean up, watching what they need to fix. So being a wholesaler and being able to be in the deal at the property with the person who bought it is great. It's a very valuable learning lesson. So appreciate you, Kevin.
Right, and also here's what I want to highlight is I can't buy every single property, right? Like I wholesale and I buy. It's a combination, right? So if I wholesale 10 deals in my first year, maybe second year for you might want to wholesale 9 and you want to keep 2. Something along those lines. So you want to keep like reevaluating where in the business am I and can I take on this project and how long is this going to take? And will I be comfortable? Do I have enough cash sitting aside for any vacancies and repairs? This is how you should evaluate the deal based on where you are in your business career. All right, guys, so if you guys want to see how Eric was able to find this deal, I'll put a link in the description box below for Eric's YouTube channel, because on his YouTube channel, he's going to show you exactly how to find the deal, what to say to these wholesalers.
Yeah, I'm going to do a full breakdown. It's going to be my first YouTube video, so go watch it, guys.
All right, guys, link down in the description box below, and go and subscribe to his channel. And thank you so much for watching this video.